21 in committee last night.
My name is Raquel Dancho. I'm the Member of Parliament for Kildonan and St. Paul in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm also the Vice Chair of the Public Safety and National Security Committee for Canada, and I'm a hunter. Last week in committee, the Liberals brought forward the largest hunting rifle ban in Canadian history. And so the Liberal government has really promoted this as banning weapons of war has been their go-to line. But the reality is, these are standard hunting rifles, and through legislation, they have also allowed a backdoor option where any rifle that is mentioned on this very long list, they can easily ban any variant of that rifle. So if you're looking at this list and saying, well, I don't quite have any of those, well, rest assured, the Liberal government has made it so there's a backdoor that they can come for your hunting rifle.
We are adjourned.
Now, what's interesting about this is that they didn't do it where it could have been debated in the House. They didn't introduce it in Bill C-21, the so-called handgun freeze bill, where it could have been debated in the House, where it could have been debated properly at committee, where we could have called expert witnesses. But they did not do that. Why did they not do that? Did they not want to face proper public scrutiny? They've brought in this massive amendment, again, the largest hunting rifle ban in Canadian history, at the tail end, at the 11th hour. Because they don't want to face public scrutiny. They don't want a democratic debate about this. They don't even want to have the opposition provided the opportunity to fully discuss this in the public. They're trying to limit debate, and they've brought forward this amendment in the most sneaky and underhanded way possible. If the Liberals had any integrity, they would have brought this forward in the original bill. They would have brought this on the floor of the House of Commons. So what does that tell you? It tells you they can't stand on their own arguments. They don't want to face accountability. They don't want to be transparent about this. And they're not even giving hunters the dignity of having a proper democratic process for this. This comes in light of rising gun and gang violence in our cities. We're seeing a 92% increase in gang-related homicides and a 32% increase in violent crime. That amounts to 124,000 more violent crime incidents last year than in 2015 when he first came to power. We're seeing more and more illegal and prohibited firearms being smuggled from the United States into Canada from gangs to terrorize Canadian citizens. So he's not doing anything about that problem, but he's coming after Canadian hunters. All the arguments the Liberal government has put forward right now can be applied to any firearm. I would imagine that would include Indigenous hunters as well, who use hunting rifles on a daily basis to sustain themselves and to engage in their millennia-old cultural practices. We've seen Justin Trudeau say, well, we'll never come after hunters. We respect hunters. We respect Canada's hunting culture. But now we see that's very much not the case. So we have violent crime on one hand, and on the other hand, Trudeau is looking to distract Canadians from his failed crime policies. He's trying to turn your attention to banning hunting rifles and selling that to Canadians as a solution to fighting violent crime and to keep the public safe. The Liberal government is guilty of spreading blatant disinformation to try to fool the public, to make it seem like they're doing something about violent crime and gang violence, when in fact, all they're doing is wasting time and resources going after hunters. We can't stop this alone. We need your help. If you're a hunter or you care about Canada's hunting culture and you want to see it protected, you need to do something. So if you have an NDP MP or a Bloc Québécois MP, or better yet, a Liberal MP, email them, send them a message on social media, call them, let them know you are not okay with this. Canada's Conservatives will continue to lead the charge, but we need you to step up and help us. And together, we can stop this.